Hey family, Dad here. Hope you're having a great day. On this video, I just wanted to talk about what to say in a job interview if you've been laid off, from my experience. So I've been laid off 4 times in my life, as I shared on a previous video. And every time in a job interview, I've always had to explain the job gap. Now, if there's a gap in between jobs, it's okay to be honest. From my experience interviewing post-layoff, be professional and diplomatic on how you explain your job layoff. It's okay to be laid off. It's okay to have a reduction in force that you were impacted in. But as long as you kind of say it in a professional manner, not in a negative way, there is no issues explaining why you were laid off. Now, from my experience, in a couple ways to phrase it, one thing would be I really enjoyed my company, the team, my direct supervisor I worked with, but unfortunately there was a change in the organization that resulted in a reduction in force. I was impacted by this change, and thus moving forward, that's why I'm here to interview for this role that I'm excited for. Another way was, recently there was a leadership change and thus went in a different direction, which impacted my role. So as I said, there's several ways to phrase it. But don't talk negatively about the layoff or the company, the manager, or the leadership team. Hiring managers don't want to hear anything negative that you have to say about your previous company. It is also good to say stuff that you've been doing during your kind of job gap. It could be looking aggressively for a new role, reassessing your life for the next role, taking a sabbatical to focus on other aspects of life. Show that you are active. And during these layoffs, you should be doing something. Don't get me wrong, it's okay to decompress and take some time off for a bit, but show that you are doing things to keep busy. Get out there and get out of your comfort zone. And it can be plenty of things, right? It could be different activities that you want to look into, that you've been exploring while you were working. Now's the opportunity to try those new activities or hobbies. And another big thing would be volunteering. And it's good to have that on your resume as well, volunteering. I've done it a couple times during my job gaps and I learned a lot. So again, don't say that you've been doing absolutely nothing during your job gap. Hiring managers do not want to hear that at all. So be productive, be active, think outside the box as far as, trying to keep busy during this job transition. So have you been impacted by layoffs? What have you been doing differently? Comment, like, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So that's all I got. Stay safe, be happy, and be positive.